that we keep abreast with developments in the profession. The Vice Chancellor does recognize the importance of training, because productivity is a function of capacity, and capacity is a product of training. And that goes to underscore the reason that every week or every 2 weeks there is one training or the other on this campus. And so that is why we're here this morning. So I want to encourage us to listen to our resource persons and learn this new accounting software. Because like I said, when you live here, you're likely going to start deploying this knowledge that you're going to learn today. I'll give you an example of one of my students. When I was in ABU, we were trained the analog way. There was no computer, in fact, not even typewriter at that time. Computer. So our projects were, typed by the manual typewriter. So, in fact, photocopy, we used to hear about it somewhere, the VC's office or something like that. And so this chap, and our profession also is technology driven, is design. So when he was done and went to attend interview in Lagos, so they were ushered into a computer lab and asked, okay, please everybody should sit down. And then what they are asked to do, the task was now given to them, and they were asked to now start work. This guy just sat down by the computer, did not know about this particular software, didn't even know how to go about it, so he stepped out of the hall and came back to Zaria, all the way from Zaria to Lagos. So this is what you get when you don't keep abreast with happenings, with trends in your field. So I am happy that the deanery and the staff of the faculty recognize the need for you to keep abreast with trends and developments in your field, and hence they organize this workshop or training session. I want to thank our, what they call the company, Tokens International Limited team, for collaborating with the university, for agreeing to come and train our students all the way from Kaduna. Like I said, the importance of training cannot be overemphasized, and so I urge us to listen carefully to the training and learn so that we can be increased knowledge-wise. I don't want to take much of your time. On this note of my brief speech, I would like to declare the training session open. Thank you very much. My able dean is here. Yes, the indefatigable professor of accounting, Professor Muhammad Kida. You're welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Okay, MC.
The Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Professor Ismail Adakes, my elder brother, someone whom every day we share and compare our notes. We discover every day that we are closer, not only as colleagues in the university or as my Deputy Vice Chancellor in the university, but as my blood brother. if we discuss with him now in 5 minutes, we will discover further that there is something that binds us together. You are welcome, sir. The Deputy Dean, Faculty of Management Sciences, Dr. Tijani Ahmed Ajayi, also the Deputy Director, Peace and Security Studies of this Center for Peace and Security Studies, and also as the head Department of Accounting. I think you are the only person that has 3 crowns in this room. I always call him Didi because the D's are many, so Didi Square, Deputy Director and Head of Department. It's a breach of protocol. First and foremost, sir, PVC, let me apologize for coming in a bit late. I was with the organizer. Then I realized that I'm supposed to be representing the College of Postgraduate Studies on a Viva today. So I now took permission to go there for just 15 minutes and then join you. So I'm really sorry for that mix-up. However, if I were around, the protocol would have been I should speak before the Deputy Vice Chancellor. The big masquerade speaks last. So when he speaks, nobody speaks again. So I will not say anything. I just welcome our partners, people that have been waiting to see. I would have ushered you into the Dean's office before we move to the center here. But I will do that when you finish. I will only note that the instruction given to me by the Deputy Vice Chancellor to register, to solidify the relationship into serious official partnership between you and the university this time around. Now that he has stepped in, it will be you and the university, and then we will be in the middle so that we also benefit from the union. And that will be a mutual benefit. When you partner with the university at large, not only our faculty, but you will be dealing with the entire university. And with the preliminary briefing the Deputy Dean had given me, and by first sight, they said first impression lasts longer. By just mere looking at you and your organization, I know you are a very serious consultant and serious group, and I'm sure we will not regret partnering with you. So you will also take that in your diary, that we are supposed to partner together now, because this is an authoritative instruction. So we will do that as soon as practicable. To the members of staff who have found it exigent to be around, I want to appreciate all of you. And then to the students, you will notice that DVC, the school had closed, but it's one of the qualities of my students in my faculty I always brag about anywhere I go. They are the most brilliant students in this university. I promise you that the first set of this students, we will produce no less than 3 first class, and they will share the VC's prize. I promise you. Go and put it in your diary, sir. This is not a football, talk less of saying the referee will. So to my students, you are highly welcome. They are supposed to be on break, but they discovered that the training is very, very important for them. Most of them are computer literate, because anywhere you see them, they have been trained seriously. So I urge you to please sit down tight, students, and some of our staff also who will want to participate to sit down tight. This is a rare opportunity to listen.
Time I have to stand or sit in presence of professors like this, I will now remember my first defense. I'm sure you don't want to hear what happened. After talking, they asked me one question, I forgot the rest, every other thing. I almost peed in my bath, so I don't like standing before professors. Thank you so much. My name is Blessing Obona once again. And I want to briefly tell you what we do as a company. The company is Tokums International Limited, and we are software developers. We develop software. We don't buy off the shelf. We develop from scratch. And we are consultants to 95% of all World Bank projects in Nigeria. They are on our platform. All World Bank, 95% of all World Bank projects in Nigeria. We also support the African Development Bank. About 70 to 80% of all African Development Bank projects in Nigeria are on our platform. The Japanese bank, virtually almost all Islamic bank, all donor agencies in Nigeria on our platform. What it means is that over the years we have developed experience and we know what we are doing. And this platform is to expose you to what we do. I've worked with head of department for over 20 years. We've worked together till this point. So what he's asking us to do is usually what we don't do. But because of years of relationship, we have to be here. Now we are exposing you to a software that is being used from state government. Next week, Monday, I will be in Taraba State, computerizing the whole of Taraba State accounting sector. And the same thing in Jigawa, and like that, including the donor agency. So what we are trying to teach you right now is to expose you to this software. It means that, like he told me yesterday, he said, I want when these guys graduate, when these students graduate, when these, I would say, these excellence guys graduate, that they will be able to fit into every sector. For those of you who will work in Nigeria, for those of you who will be opportune to go to Switzerland, because we're also supporting one of the projects, the Gavi project is a Swiss project, we're also supporting them. So for those of you who will be there, and you can proudly go to tell them that, I know flexible accounting, it becomes an A for you. So I want you to pay every attention you can pay. It's not something you will grasp in one day. Thank you, sir, for the partnership door you opened, sir. So it means that this is going to be a continuous thing. From time to time, we will come around, we will expose you as we do more upgrade, as we are exposed to new grounds, and we will come in. We are also in partnership with the federal government and with the Federal Ministry of Finance and the Debt Management Office. So it means that we keep record of every money Nigeria borrows. We keep record of it. That means we're also exposing you to that. We're also in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Finance. Of course, I say that we have projects there. We are in partnership with them. And then more importantly, with the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. That is talking about your accountant. So you already know what IPSAS means. We are part of the team that developed IPSAS to this point. So you're also going to be exposed to IPSAS. I think at this point you should clap for yourself that you are getting this. Have you? All right, so because of the partnership, when next we come, we're going to be giving you issuing out certificates so that you can present it everywhere and say, yes, I know this software. All right, thank you, head, sir, once more. Thank you, Prof, sir. Thank you, all the doctors, and then, yes, you'll be coming up. And that Mr. Robert is the desk officer for this meeting. That means he's the training, he's a system analyst. And then he's going to be taking you through. Please ask all the questions you want to ask. Get our WhatsApp number, get our email, ask all the questions, because since we're in partnership now, it means that we have to work with you and groom you. As you are doing your here, you're also getting used to flexible accounting or any other accounting software. This becomes the foundation, whatever accounting software you are going to use. Can I proudly say, Prof. Sir, that we knocked out, before we came into the system, there was Sun Account, there was Sage, and Peachtree, some of you know, QuickBook. We have carefully knocked them out because over the years, we have a department that goes into research. We want to research what is new, and then we bring it into the software. So every day there's an upgrade. So what you learn today might not be what you will see tomorrow. That's why I'm so grateful for the partnerships. So as we upgrade, you're going to be getting to see that. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, sir.